be your most interesting one yet.
Oh yeah, my wife's here.
I just quit my job. I want to do an Insta story and be like, so I just quit my job.
Okay.
Facebook Live.
I'm gonna do an intro here.
Any questions?
I'm gonna do an intro.
Oh, sorry.
Taylor, that means that means I need to do it.
I'm not saying anything.
All right.
Like, don't put this on me.
I'm gonna leave this in the recording.
We've been recording this whole time. That's
Yes.
a lot that you have to cut out.
It's the beginning
just
of the
beginning,
thing, so I can just cut the beginning.
Or it's just gonna be like your cliff notes, but not actually ever be in the actual recording. Like, that's what they think it's gonna be talking about, but it's not in there. You ever seen those? No.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I got it.
Like this week's
No,
episode.
you know,
Oh, so
like
you
at
know.
the end of Arrested Development, like next
Right,
time on
and
Arrested
then-
Development.
Oh, yes,
that
that's
is
hilarious.
Not in the episode.
Yeah, I do like that. That's what I was doing on my my Pokemon videos. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyhow. No, I forgot what to say. All right, what's up, everybody? My name is DJ, also known as Darren. I'm joined by my brother, Derek,
What's going on?
and my sister, who this week is going by Marianne. Yes, so we have Marianne with us. It's still not a D. You got to choose D names. It's 3D rivals. Also, I'm joined by my wife as a guest star for this week, and her name is Taylor.
Hello.
Thanks. Yes, they can't see you smile on the. It's audio. It's audio.
I mean, can I do that again?
No, you can't do it again.
Wait.
That's more for me to edit. Okay.
No. Like, what? Everyone just said, hey, what's up? And said hi. I said hello.
What you
whatever.
think?
Hello. All right. So I do got a few beats of news. First is the Joaquin Phoenix Joker set photos, which everybody just saw. So we got pictures of that, and then I think there are a few. Why do we need sound effects?
Google sound effects machine. That would be awesome. Who has an app? I should ask Google. Okay, Google, make a booing sound.
All right.
Hey.
Okay. If we want sound effects, I can put it in post, but I'm not. So
Boom sound effect here.
the Joaquin Phoenix Joker set photos.
No, Google. I was just playing. Sorry.
So
Google like this.
we're not getting anywhere. We're not getting anywhere.
Anywhere. It's her fault.
I asked him if he wanted me to stay.
All right. So the Joaquin Phoenix Joker set photos. I'm not judging the movie by it because you can't tell the movie by just by the look of a person. But I think it's too clowny.
Yeah. I'm not liking it.
It looks
I don't
too much
the
like
way.
a clown.
Yeah. I'm not liking the way that it looks. Like you said, it's like it looks like a clown or whatever. But I mean, we'll see how the movie turns out. But yeah, I'm not liking it.
I think the costume and production, all of that tells so much about a movie. But then again, you can't go by that, i.e. Avatar Last Airbender. Because those costumes were on point, and that movie sucked. So,
That movie did suck.
you got 50-50 chance this is going to be a flop.
Well, I kind of feel like since DC is so awful at everything, that and alone just shows you that they're already going down the wrong path. With this
Can't
Joker
say that. Now we're Marvel fanboys.
No,
I'm not saying like make a good movie,
but
and I
that
won't say
Aquaman,
that.
though,
I don't
that
know.
was good.
I want Aquaman to be good, but now I have so much distrust in
Wonder
DC.
Woman was not bad until the end.
Wonder Woman was good.
Wonder Woman was
The
good.
end was a hot
The end
freaking
was
mess.
horrible. Yeah, But this isn't connected to the DC Extended Universe.
Oh,
so.
well then maybe I have
Right, it's a standalone movie.
Why? What are we doing? Either you have a universe or you don't.
Wait. So is Batman going to be in this movie or is he not going to be in this movie?
No, I don't think so.
So why would anyone see this movie?
So he can't be the Joker without Batman.
Well, didn't they try this when they did that TV show Gotham?
Yeah.
And a story just about the villains. No one
People
really
like
cares.
Gotham though.
Gotham
I do
had
like
a lot
Gotham.
of issues.
It had a lot of issues because I get it. Like I think it's a good show, but the fact that you called it Gotham, but yet you didn't. You were all over the place. It just didn't make any sense. You changed too many characters
I
to
didn't
me.
watch that.
CW.
But I think the Joker movie,
that Teen Titans trailer?
if they
Oh my god, that Teen Titans.
Are you kidding me? I don't understand.
no,
People
not the
complain-
cartoon.
Oh wait.
She's talking about
The
a
live
live action.
Have y'all seen
Wait,
that?
no,
I've
I
I've
didn't see
seen
that.
it. I've seen it.
Oh.
It's gonna be horrible.
Oh, it's gonna be so bad. First of
Oh,
all,
I didn't see that.
Robin it has a weak face.
I thought you
just
were talking
know.
about the movie version of like the cartoon
Teen Titans
movie.
Go. That actually
Yeah.
does look
That
funny.
looks so good because
No,
they kept
no.
talking about how
I thought that came out already.
It did come out.
Slade Wilson. They kept saying like, "Hey, are you Daredevil?" And he was
No,
like,
Deadpool.
I'm not."
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
What is it?
They called him Deadpool
Oh,
because
Deadpool, right, 'cause
Deadpool
his name
is
is Slade
based off
Wilson.
of Deathstroke.
Yeah.
So yeah, Marvel stole Deadpool
They
from
still a lot of
DC.
DC characters, yet they do them so much better.
As far as the comics go, apparently they don't. DC is killing it on comics. Marvel isn't.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think
they
DC
were
Comics
That's
is
focused
probably
on.
why they got into movies.
Yeah, so they're focusing more on movies, anyways, and I feel like that's your big money maker. You're not gonna. I mean, I guess
DC storylines and continuities
I think they're better.
are good.
Did you read? They already know. Batman and Catwoman are getting married.
I
They're
saw
married
something
already.
about that.
You didn't read the comic.
I saw something about that, but it wasn't. I felt like
I'm sorry,
I
I
don't
didn't
know
get a
which-
library card. I know I was supposed to.
I don't know which. I felt like that was a storyline from a long time ago, though.
This storyline has been stretching out.
Oh, okay.
That like they got engaged and then there's like 8 million comics
So
in
he's gonna be
between.
married to a criminal.
I don't understand whether or not I felt it was kind of
This
weird.
reminds me of the George Clooney one all over again.
What I don't understand is like, do people know that Batman is Bruce Wayne in this new comic series?
What? Hold on, wait. I'm sorry.
I don't understand.
This reminds you of the George
Oh
Clooney
wait,
one.
no, that wasn't him. Was it Val Kilmer?
What are you talking about?
about
The one where Catwoman, the one Batman movie where there's Catwoman.
First of all,
Catwoman was only in Batman Returns and The Dark Knight Rises.
yes.
Was that not George Clooney?
He was in
No.
neither of those. That was Michael Keaton
Michael Keaton.
That's that.
and Christian Bale.
Right. In
So,
1990.
in like 2013.
Those are good ones.
So,
Lord.
Those are good ones. We talked about this yesterday. Those are good.
what, the Tim Burton Batman
The
movies?
Tim Burton Batman.
They were good.
They were.
Oh, dude, just like the cartoon.
Looking at them, the cartoon was inspired from the movie.
Yes.
Oh
That's
God,
really
I
good.
thought it was the other way around.
No.
Lord, get your timeline right.
Hey,
The
Now.
animated series was excellent. But anyway, the Joker movie, I think will be good
Right,
if they
you-
make it like a kind of a Godfather style mob movie.
ooh,
I think that would be good because Joker it was a
Yeah.
mobster.
Yeah.
You know, he was a mobster. That's how he started. I know they're doing the whole he was a failed comedian thing. But if they do like a mob type movie, I think that would be good.
Started with like the Red Hood or something.
are we
right?
gonna
They did
talk
that?
about his
Yeah.
actual origins? Are they ever gonna talk about that,
I
or
guess
is
they're
it
making
just?
I think
from
that's
him
what this
as a
movie
criminal?
is.
Okay, that would be interesting then. If we're talking about how he, you know, the evolution of the story arc for this character, seeing where he actually came from.
The only downside to that is part of the Joker is not knowing really where he
Yeah,
came
right.
from.
That's true.
And who
Just
he
like
really
like
is.
think of the Dark Knight movie.
Yeah, he always changed his story.
Yeah, and that kind of made his persona. Like, you know, you never really know, is he telling the truth or not? I don't know. Where is this guy? Why does he just incite chaos? I don't understand, you know, because he's not a normal human.
Is Harley Quinn gonna be in this movie?
No, I don't think so.
So who's in this movie?
I was like, so why are we
Thomas
watching-
Wayne. What's weird is they said a Donald Trump-esque Thomas Wayne, which doesn't fit
Oh,
with the
that sounds
Thomas Wayne
horrible.
character.
Right. I mean, everything about Thomas Wayne is that he was a good guy.
He's
He's
Yeah.
Now
gonna make
he's not a
Gotham
good
great
guy?
again.
Yeah, so I don't get in what way he's Donald Trump-esque, but that doesn't seem to fit with Thomas Wayne.
Hairstyle?
Right. Is he going to be like orange?
Apparently, what's his face? Baldwin?
Alec?
Yeah, he turned it down.
He
was signed on to be Thomas Wayne, and then he turned it down.
Good for him.
I like Alec.
Because he said he doesn't like, he does Donald Trump on SNL and stuff, and he said he doesn't like playing the character. So if it's going to be Donald Trump-esque, he didn't want to do it.
Then don't do the character.
Well, that's why he turned his role down.
I mean, if Saturday Night Live call you, I'm like, hey, we'll pay you a ton of money
Well,
to
it's
do
like
this.
how many times have you hosted Saturday Night Live?
Like 1,000.
Yeah. I think he beat out, I forget who.
Steve Martin. I don't understand why he hosted that so many times. He was like,
I thought he was a part of the cast.
Steve Martin was originally, wasn't he?
No, I don't believe so.
I think he hosted so many times that you thought he was a part of the cast, but you never realized.
Yeah.
He's like not.
I will say
They didn't have Justin
SNL,
Timberlake on there again.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake
It was
was
always
the
funny
best
with
host,
Justin Timberlake.
but it was no Mad TV.
All right, so next bit of news. We may not get another Defenders series on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's upsetting.
But we still might get Daughters of the Dragon,
Yep.
things like that. They're just saying they don't know if they'll do another Defenders series. It's not up there. But the Netflix shows are still going on.
Yes.
So, I mean...
Yeah, I saw that.
I guess it's understandable. Defenders wasn't really... I mean, like, I liked it, but it wasn't executed that well.
There's some...
the storytelling
lot of
needed
holes
to change.
that they could have done a little bit better.
Yeah.
They didn't even want
Which
even
is
a thing for the
disappointing
first
because,
couple
like,
episodes.
you knew it was coming so far in advance.
Right.
And then, like, when you finally put it all together, it wasn't...
Yeah.
It's like, when we waited for the Avengers and it all came together, it was like what you wanted.
It hit all the beats you needed.
Yeah.
And, like, Defenders just kind of missed it for me.
I think it's probably because they started off at the top with, like, the best series, and then it just kind of got diluted as each one came by. Like, Luke Cage was good. Jessica Jones was good.
Well, the first season of Jessica Jones was very good.
Yes,
great.
it was.
The first season was really good. It was better than... Because Luke Cage has that back end of his first season, Jessica Jones' first series was better than Luke Cage. Because Diamondback's part of Luke Cage season 1 was not good.
Oh, yeah.
Jessica Jones, the Purple Man, throughout that whole series, he was... Yeah. That was an intimidating villain.
I think because that was all very mental.
Yeah.
And that's the difference.
Now, her second season, no. But
well, it wasn't that bad, but...
What? You're like the only person who says that.
Yeah.
I
didn't like the second season at all.
Well, her mom was... Spoiler alert.
Oh, yes.
Spoiler
if you haven't seen
alert.
any of these.
Her mom was an interesting character development for Jessica, I thought.
I don't know. It was very weak to me.
I don't know. I feel like they had
definitely
a lot
wasn't
of
as strong as the other series.
Because you're like...
I agree.
With Malcolm and freaking Patsy and...
Patsy, oh my God.
Pray for my Patsy. Pray for
her mom, oh my God.
I just wanted to hit her mom. Ugh.
All right, next bit of news. So there's going to be a Marvel's Eternals movie, and they now have a director, Chloe Zhao. So I don't know any of the work I think she's only done some independent movies. But a Marvel's Eternals. My only thing is Eternals seem like they'd be so overpowered. I don't know what story you're going to tell with the Eternals.
And you said this is going to be a movie?
Yeah.
Who are the Eternals?
Yeah, I'm looking that up.
They're like the Celestials.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it was kind of like from Guardians of the Galaxy.
His dad?
Like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Eternal?
Lord.
I don't know if Galactus is.
Y'all are like,
but it's like Guardians of the Galaxy, nowhere.
The Eternals are
that's a head
of
a Celestial.
Yeah.
They turn one of the heads of the Celestial into a living planet.
Yeah, nowhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we're just going to look up the Eternals.
Yeah, the Eternals are a fictional race of humanity appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. They are described as an offshoot of the evolutionary process that created sentient life on Earth. Okay.
Sentient.
Okay, yeah, thank you. What did I say?
Sentimental life?
No.
Sentient life.
Sentient.
Yes.
Oh, it looks kind of interesting, the pictures. Kind of.
So, I mean, it could be... I trust Marvel, so I'll probably go see it. I mean, they did a good job with all their other properties.
This is like a standalone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's part of the Marvel Universe.
You remember
because
at
everything
the
is.
end of Guardians of the Galaxy, when they were talking about all the different Ravagers, and how all of those were their own little thing, too.
The characters were the original Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
yeah. In the comics.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So, I don't know if they're going to use them. Miley Cyrus was one of them.
Robot head.
Yeah.
She was that weird.
Yeah, she's
in the movie.
Oh, look, here's the director.
Oh, I didn't
She
know.
did the voice of the little robot on the other Ravagers.
I missed you guys. There she is.
Okay.
Is she Korean?
Chloe Zhao, I'm going to say no.
Japanese, sorry.
No, that's not a Japanese name.
Lord.
You know a Japanese with a last name Zhao? Wow. Racist much?
Excuse me! Excuse the black of my skin. I am not a racist.
Not a lot of black on your skin. Okay.
That's so rude.
So, Star Wars.
Okay.
Disney has said there's going to be a Star Wars slowdown, so they're going to stop coming out with so many movies.
Okay.
Goodness.
I think, this is good because they definitely have been doing too much.
I think they rushed that Han Solo movie.
Yeah.
They're like, I know he said he didn't want to be in this movie, so let's hurry up and make this movie so that, he'll rethink it. I don't know. He wasn't in the movie, though.
Well, the Han Solo movie...
It's always him when he was young.
I don't know. Like, I didn't want to see it.
I
had no interest in the origin of Han Solo.
I'd rather them do a Chewbacca movie. I'd probably go see that.
So it was kind of chewy, a Star Wars story. No. But yeah, and I don't think our audiences didn't have a lot of interest in the origin of Han Solo either.
Well, who cares? I don't want to see the origin of no one.
Right. Yeah, like
the origin of Darth Vader. Why would I want to
it's like, okay.
I already know he's a little kid.
We already know that.
But I mean, if that's what it was,
Phantom
Menace or whatever. But I'm like, I wouldn't want to see that.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I think this is good. It's like still come out with your movies, but like don't make it so prolific. And it's like I know, you get Marvel Studios and they're prolific, and it's like 3 movies a year, but it's a difference because you get different genres.
They have a whole studio working on that stuff. They have all this material they were working on.
Star Wars doesn't have a studio.
Oh yeah, they do. Lucasfilms. Never mind.
Still.
Okay. But my point is that the movies you get from Marvel, you get different genres, so you don't get tired of it. Star Wars is the same thing over and over again, and now I'm getting it twice a year. You get tired of seeing that.
That's why I like Guardians of the Galaxy, because they kind of give you a throwback, 80s feel, and I love the music in there. They have the best soundtrack, I feel.
Well, so Guardians, you get a space movie, and then you have Winter Soldier, and it's a spy movie.
Yeah.
And then, so you get...
It's not the same.
They're
different
all about
feel. Superheroes, but it's not the same.
Yeah, and that's the difference with Star Wars. Like, DC could do it, if they do it right. Mm-hmm. They could do it, because you can come out with movies that have a different feel.
They need new directors.
But Star Wars is just too much of the same thing, and you're tired of seeing it. So I think they should slow it down. Do it like James Bond, and one every once in a while, and we'd be good.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, now speaking of James Bond.
Speaking of James Bond,
we are not.
Speaking of James Bond, Bond 25 now has a new director.
Does it?
And we are getting a James Bond on February 14th, 2020. So
it's a year behind, is what they're saying.
Yeah, it's just about a year behind. The director is Kari Joji Fukunaga.
That's a Japanese name.
Yes, I'm going to say, besides you being extremely racist.
I'm not being racist. How am I being racist?
Japanese. That's a Japanese name.
Shouldn't we say that she's been drinking? Because she has.
She has been drinking.
She's been drinking.
We all been drinking. But
I quit birthday. So I'm on drink.
She quit her job today. So, hopefully this makes some money. No.
There's a GoFundMe page, link down below.
I never heard of this director, so I don't know what work they've done.
I don't know.
What's the name again? Say it to Google.
Kari Joji Fukunaga.
Oh.
Are you just looking at a picture of him, or what?
Yeah. He looks interesting.
I have like no confidence.
He's got an Oscar, guys. Oh no, wait, that's Emmy.
Lord.
Okay,
like,
whatever.
Two different things.
He's American.
Duh, his name's Carrie.
Now you sound racist.
What the heck?
Would it have mattered if he
It says
wasn't?
he's an American director, writer, film producer, cinematographer. He is known for writing, directing.
Yeah, you don't know any of the
2009
movies.
film. Sin Nombre.
Independent films. He's an independent director. So we'll see what he can do with James Bond.
I have no confidence in this movie. This movie seems to
all
be like
James
a
Bond
hot
movies
mess
has
from
been
the
good.
very beginning. And
Honestly,
they have not all been good.
No, they have not all been good. Yeah, he's
Not
definitely
at all
American.
There's Carrie. Carrie. Joji.
I just want Bond 25 to be out of the way so we can move on to a new James Bond.
That's some good hair.
I agree.
Like, I'm nothing against Daniel Craig, but I'm tired of this James Bond now.
Yeah.
Like, give me I want my Tom Hiddleston before he gets too old to play James Bond.
How old is Tom Hiddleston?
I don't know.
Like
30-something.
30-something? Oh, he got time. Because most of them are like a lot older.
King Kong and...
It ain't about to
Okay,
he's King Kong.
he's done.
And they just killed him in the Marvel series. He ain't doing nothing
No,
else.
King Kong, and then they had the other one.
Interesting about that, killing him in the Marvel
Deadly.
series. I will get back to that a little bit later.
Is he undead? Please undead him.
You want to undead him?
Yes.
We're going to unalive them.
No, that's killing.
Reference from Deadpool movie.
Okay, so ABC is working on a all-female led Marvel TV series.
Yes!
Who are the people? That's what.
Oh, wait,
matters
I guess I
most.
should wait for that. I take my yes back. Okay.
We don't know yet.
Oh.
That should be interesting. Though.
Deny.
I think
I would love to see her up in there.
not in the ABC TV. She's not going to ABC. No.
Why?
I mean,
Because
'cause
she a
you can-
sister? She can't be on ABC?
No, because she's an actress that acts in major movies. Why is she doing a role on
Samuel
ABC?
Jackson made a cameo on...
Cameo.
So?
So she's not going to be in an ABC TV series.
Why? Why wouldn't
What
she?
you say, Sanaa?
Maybe she will.
Deny. She's Okoye.
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 Black Panther.
From the Belle Melage.
Dora Milaje.
Dora Melage.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Yes, that's what you said, dear. So I think this
You have
is.
to get
I mean, it's
so
going to
many
be pretty.
listens, so many views,
So I think it'd be interesting. I'm always down to watch a Marvel TV series. All right, I'm always down to watch a Marvel TV series. I think that would be
So
good.
it's going to be like a comedy, a drama, a dramedy.
We don't know. It's on ABC, so it's probably going to be along the lines of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I can see that. I mean, you can use
Is
like,
Bobby going to be in it? Because their show got canceled.
They could use Bobby.
yeah, you can use Bobby. I was thinking like Invisible Woman, She-Hulk.
Probably something like She-Hulk, because I don't see them
She-Hulk
bringing
would
it
be
to the big
good.
screen.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, with She-Hulk, you need a CGI budget, and I don't think ABC can get that.
That's what I was getting
not
at.
a
Like,
good
I don't
one.
don't do it if it's gonna look,
Prosthetics.
yeah,
We're just going to...
like that Hulk from what was it, the 70s?
The seven with
or-
Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah.
Didn't we watch that? We should have watched that.
Yeah.
This is on
It was
Netflix.
funny.
It is on Netflix.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, it's on to watch.
I think they're gonna choose some characters that we don't know too, though.
Yeah.
That's
You know.
true. Marvel is good at doing that.
If you think about it, the characters they brought on for for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., those are really good characters. I think they did a good job developing them.
Yeah, if it's a good story, I don't care.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll be decent. Marvel TV has done some good things.
So yay, slow clap, slow clap.
All right. Now we were talking about Loki, and this is going to be the next interesting fact. The Disney streaming service is making a big budget Marvel Studios made TV shows. The 2 TV shows they have named is Scarlet Witch and Loki, and yes, it will be starring Elizabeth Olsen for Scarlet Witch in her show, and Tom Hiddleston for Loki in his show.
So is this before?
And this is going to be on Disney streaming service?
On the Disney streaming service. It's... Get up and get chips. What? I think it's going to be the most editing I have to do for any episode. Taylor, did you have too much to drink?
What?
It was only a half a cup.
She is very light.
I can handle my.
Yes, you can, dear.
What'd you say?
I was talking about the Disney streaming service.
Yes, Disney streaming service.
Okay, so I forgot where we left off with that.
So is this like before everything that this show was taking place, or?
I think with Loki it would have to be. I don't know. They didn't name when they were going to be. Mm-hmm. But the interesting thing is it's not Marvel TV that makes the Netflix series and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that. The Marvel Studios is making it. So the movie studio is making these TV shows. Okay. And it's Disney said it's going to be big budget, so you know.
So I can see that being, you know, in the same canon.
It would be if the Marvel Studios doing it.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely going to be the same canon.
Yeah. Then it could be a lot easier to introduce characters onto the shows. And then when they make movies and a character is in the movie.
Oh, yeah. They could do that.
You know, you don't have to go through the whole origin, backstory, and all that.
Yeah. Actually, pause. You can crunch on your chips, like, not near the microphone.
I asked you that.
Really think about it.
That's why I asked you. I said, can I answer?
It's definitely going to be on the microphone.
It's definitely going to be. Yeah.
I'm like, girl, can you hear it?
Taylor, why don't you go in the kitchen and eat the chips and then come back?
Okay.
What?
We have to like redo this.
I think this is great, guys. You know, sometimes you gotta do
This episode will be all of 15 minutes long.
I gotta do a lot of editing.
A lot.
Come on, now, honestly, people like listening to stuff like this.
What, you think I'm gonna put in there me asking you not to eat chips?
No, not that part. Can we just have a chip break? Everyone have a chip break. Wait, I thought you paused it.
No, it just continues recording. Why would I keep pausing it? That
Did
just creates a whole.
Pause? Did he not say pause? I'll be over here, guys. He asked me to come. I already said hold. Imagine if we had a reality show. That's not
Yeah, I wonder why I want to be called Marianne. So, at what timeline does this play? Is this like Scarlet Witch after the events, or just like before? Is this like sometime between her being created and like Age of Ultron? Like, at what point of the story is this taking place?
Yeah, I mean, they don't say when it's going to take place, but I'll be interested. I would like to see Scarlet Witch be like a modern day. Like, I mean, obviously she's going to come back. Mm-hmm. So, like, if they just do stories of what she does, because like all these people are heroes, and she's not really a part of Avengers anymore because, you know, government shut that down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if we just have small stories and seeing what Scarlet Witch is doing on her own,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with some side characters, I think that'd be interesting. Loki, I really like Loki, but for the effect that movie had on the Marvel Universe, I kind of want him to still be dead. Mm. You know, just so it can have some, you know, weight to it. Right. Although Avengers 4 is probably going to kill off either Iron Man or Captain America. Right. So,
if they do a Loki movie, will Enchantress be in that movie? I mean, TV show.
Maybe, and they probably can't. Yeah, they might be. Yeah.
We saw her sister in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
True. Right. I say why not? I mean,
that would be good if you do an Enchantress storyline for Loki. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Now they did say it's only going to be 6-episode series, which I think is good. So it's not going to be as long as the Netflix series, right? And they're trying to avoid, you know, some of that mid-season lag. That a lot of these series.
It's like they get to the point, you know, this is what's going on. This is what we need to do to solve whatever the issue is, and then we solve the issue. Instead of, you know, you got that in between where it's, you know, it's a flashback or it's an explanation of something. You know, now it's just like, okay, this is what it is. This is what it is to solve it. Now we're going to solve it.
Right. And so I'm going to, I read something and it said that think of it like 3 2-hour movies.
Okay.
You know, and I think that's good, especially if you have it being made by the movie studio. So that's probably going to turn out really well. All right, so our main topic of the podcast is going to be the Captain Marvel trailer. Came out earlier this week, and it looks pretty good. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good movie.
I think so. I don't want them to get too heavy on, like, hey, this came out in the 1990s. You know, it's like, all right, first thing was, like, Blockbuster. It's like, I already get it, Blockbuster was old. It was, like, the hot thing in the 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. I just don't want the whole movie to be, like, kind of like, wink, wink, wink. Remember when that was in the 90s?
All right.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to do that. I do think the Blockbuster was a clever way of saying, hey, this is not set in the present, you know.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, like, who's still got a Blockbuster?
There's one in
Alaska.
Yes.
Alaska still has one Blockbuster.
Is it like a...
I have a Blockbuster card.
I don't know why.
Did you pay it off? You ain't got no late fees on that sucker?
Oh, there's some late fees on it. There's definitely some
but
late
that's
fees
the thing of like early 2000s, like going to the video store and like looking at all these random movies that you've never heard of.
Mm-hmm. True.
And you're like, I've never heard of these movies before. You've never seen previews.
We used to rent video games for the Sega Genesis.
Yep.
Yeah. Remember we rented Toy Story?
Yeah,
Yeah, man. That was stuff back in the day. The 90s, man.
Yeah. 90s.
They were horrible. Let's not pretend it was really great. The 90s were horrible.
What are you talking about? 90s were like...
Compared to now, no, come on. Look at that hairdos and the clothes.
That was the 80s.
And, no.
No, nothing. Early 90s might have had some of that.
2000s brought the t-shirt and jeans.
Butterfly sequin tops, low-ride jeans. Whale tails were everywhere.
Not in Cleveland. All right. So anyway, but yeah, we see her landing in the Blockbuster. It sets the scene for the movie. So I'm guessing. Well, they said she starts the movie with her powers, so she's on that Kree team in the beginning of the movie. On the Kree blood. Okay.
I mean, is she? Because a lot of times when they say that they experimented on, they put their own blood into them.
I think she's a bit different. Her origin is like she was in an accident.
It was, because I just looked this up. I don't know how much the movie's going to keep it, but it was like, so was it Captain Marvel?
Yeah. And
they're like fighting something or another. And so like something blows up. And he's like on top of her trying to protect her. And, like, his DNA and his power gets fused with hers, and that's how she gets her power.
And she's from Earth, and he's from outer space. How did that happen?
Because something blows up.
Fused them.
So she was already in outer space.
Yes.
So, yeah, she's on the Air Force. So, what I think in this movie, like, there's a clip in the trailer, she's in, like, a fighter jet in the upper atmosphere, and you see, like, the spaceship decloak or whatever. So I think like because you're gonna see her, or they say it's not an origin movie, but you're gonna see her origin in the movie,
or at least part of it.
So I think what's happening, like she's gonna, she's supposed to be a reckless person or whatever. So she's gonna fly up there, see the spaceship. She crashes down. Whatever happens, there is an accident, and then that's how she gets her power from whatever the Kree people did, and then they take her. And it seems like she's not gonna really remember everything.
That's a lot of speculation on how she's gonna get her powers. Especially, they're putting Captain Marvel in it, so why would they change it up that much?
Is he Captain Marvel's not
is that,
credited? Marvel's
Jude
not
Law's
credited.
Freaking is Jude Law.
Ooh.
It may be Jude Law, but he could be another Kree character too.
But he wasn't blue.
Jude Law, because when he was on Earth being a spy.
Oh, gotcha.
He is not.
So is this
Captain Marvel?
Carol Danvers?
Yeah, it's Carol Danvers.
Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, but then the de-aging for
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
that looks man. They're really getting good with this. Like that looks good. That looks real good.
And Phil Coulson, man.
Phil Coulson in it too. Yeah,
because he had just started out too.
Yeah,
like he's supposed to be.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a rookie agent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My only thing.
Coulson back in the movies.
Problem with the continuity here, and Marvel doesn't make a lot of issues, but so S.H.I.E.L.D. is here in the 90s, but in Iron Man.
Stop talking about the timeline.
Anyway, in Iron Man, he's like, we're the Strategic Homeland Intervention and Logistics Division, because they didn't have a name for S.H.I.E.L.D.
But that could just be Coulson.
Really? Did it take them 20 years to come up with a name?
Well, we know that
sometimes it takes people a long time to say, what if we just shorten it?
Well, because you know that
they better not call him S.H.I.E.L.D. They better not call him S.H.I.E.L.D.
Because you know that Howard Stark started it with Agent Carter. We all know that. So you think from that timeline,
in the 40s.
Yeah, from that timeline till now.
Oh, yeah. No. They started as the SSR.
Yes.
Right.
But then they changed.
Agent Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it became S.H.I.E.L.D. We don't know when they started S.H.I.E.L.D.
Jude Law is definitely credited as Captain Marvel.
He's not credited as Captain Marvel.
Look at it.
What? Oh, okay. He is credited. Okay, he's Marvel. Fine. But it could be wrong. You don't know. That's IMDb. They're wrong sometimes. they're wrong sometimes. I don't know. There's another Kree. I forgot what they say he could be. But it's another Kree he could possibly be.
Yeah.
Because they went all this time not telling us whether or not he was Marvel or not. And I think they're, trying to play us.
Right.
They're good at doing it.
We're trying to keep it on the low.
Yeah.
Don't want too much to come out.
I'm going to get to this point. It's not real important. But I hope that, like, when she punches the old lady on the train or whatever,
right.
I hope that she just thinks it's a Kree. It is not. It is not a Kree.
It is actually an old lady.
And she just ends up punching this old lady.
That's real mean, Darren. That's a twist.
Also, that might not even be in the movie at all.
That's true.
That probably is just a trailer. They would do like
Marvel does that a lot. Like the entire Infinity War trailer. It was like all this stuff that was taken out of the movie and not in. They had the Hulk running with them and kind of knowing good and well he wasn't in that movie. I'm like, man, they took out a lot. And the whole time Thanos only had 2 Infinity Stones in the gauntlet in the trailer.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, so yeah, we hit the CGI, everything. Yeah, that's I'm excited for this movie. I think it's going to be really good.
Yes, as am I.
Yeah. Captain Marvel's a pretty strong character.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really good for the leading into the Avengers.
I want to see like how they're going to explain her coming back. Why wasn't she around for everything else and stuff?
Question or side note: is this, correct me if I'm wrong, the first Marvel Studio movie with it being a female lead?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's about time. Will she get her own action figure?
No.
That's the real question.
The answer is no.
And why are they so sexist?
Why wouldn't she get her own action figure?
They don't give the females action figures.
Doesn't even have her own.
You gotta talk to the head of Marvel. Yeah, so the CEO of Marvel is Ike Perlmutter, and he used to have control over, what the decisions Marvel Studios made. He was the one pushing the Inhumans movie, which we're glad didn't get made, and the TV show is horrible, but he's still... Disney stepped in and said Kevin Feige answers directly to Disney and skips over Ike Perlmutter. Okay. So, yes, he's the one that he said that he didn't believe female-led movies will make money, and he is still in control of the merchandise that Marvel puts out.
Excuse me? Answer neck bros. That's rude. I'm just saying, if you're thinking about DC and you're thinking about how well Wonder Woman did, why is it that we're just now getting a Captain Marvel, we're just now getting a female-led movie?
Side note on that, Marvel Studios in itself didn't wait this long just because they thought female-led movies wouldn't make it. True. It's when Captain Marvel fit in the narrative of it. Because they've been wanting to make a Black Widow movie since the beginning.
Right. They could have made a Black Widow movie at any point during this.
They could have, but... Remember, at the beginning, Ike Perlmutter was the one in the head of it.
Well, we got Agent Carter.
That was a TV show.
It's a TV show.
Still.
Look, I don't know. When are they going to realize, if it's a good movie, I don't think... there's going to be those guys, I want to see me with a girl in it.
Yeah, there's some guys like that. But yeah, it's like...
I don't think
it doesn't matter.
Stupid.
It doesn't matter if it's female-led, if it's black, if it's Asian, if it's white. If you make a good movie, then it should be good.
I don't know if they have one.
Well, they've been adding a lot of different Asian people in Marvel. Think about the Doctor. They were in Korea.
What Doctor?
The Doctor who made his body.
The Cho.
Dr. Cho.
She's Amadeus Cho's mother, who is currently the Hawk.
Ooh.
Right. So, yeah. But, anyway, it doesn't matter if you make good movies. So they shouldn't worry about whether you have a female as the lead or if this is a black-led movie. It's good to have those diversity.
Yes.
And you should have it, but you shouldn't, on the other end, you shouldn't worry, if I do this, I'm not going to make money, because that's not what people,
I feel
they're not going to see it because of that.
For the art of cinema. What happened to that? Everything is always
make a good movie.
Making money. They worry about that so much that they don't even make a good movie.
Anyhow, people are going to go see the Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's a good movie. Not because it's female-led, not that doesn't matter, but they want to see a good movie, and Marvel's going to put out a good movie, so people are going to see it. And that's what you need to focus on. So, yes, have these movies, and just don't do it because you think that it's going to fit in the current stream of things. Oh, they're doing female-led movies now, let's do it. And I don't think Marvel is doing that, because as a comic book company, they've always led the charge in putting out, minorities and women. That's why Storm was a big thing in the X-Men, and
right.
They came out with Black Panther and stuff like that when they came out with it. So they've always been in the forefront. The X-Men actually, as a whole, was kind of their answer for some of that type of stuff. But yeah, anyway, that was a more serious topic than we normally talk about here.
Right.
So
sometimes it's good to talk about things that are a little bit serious. I don't know.
Well, okay. Well, anyway, that was the Captain Marvel. I think it's going to be good.
I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be real good. I love the costuming.
Yeah,
really well.
She got a lot of hate on the green costume in the beginning when that set photo came out. I was like, that looks good, actually.
Yeah, I think they were like, she's supposed to be blue and red. And I'm like,
and it's like, obviously she's gonna wear the blue and red suit, but and it fits in the narrative. So that was her team uniform, with the Kree. I kind of want to see what they do. Like Ronin's on the team. You got what did Jaimin Hansu, his character from Guardians on the Guardians of the Galaxy, he's in there.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm for sure seeing this movie.
I want to see where they go with those. See how it seems like it's going to be pretty good. Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, I guess that's all. thank you very much for listening to the podcast. This is DJ, and we're going to be signing out. Yeah, we need to get some social media stuff to say, like,
Instagram,
hey,
some Twitters,
follow,
some Facebooks.
Yes, those things.
Yeah,
we could tell them to follow us on that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for listening, and peace out.
Peace out.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to let you know. I know we ended the podcast already, but I had to do a lot of editing in this episode. So there were a lot of crazy antics going on, and I just thought I'd give you guys a little sample or a blooper reel, I guess, so you can check out part of what you missed.
Next, what are we?
No. Go back. What was your question about it being in the?
Oh, was this going to take place like before Marvel? Well, I guess Loki has to because they killed him, unless he's going to be undead, which I'm all cool for him being undead. And then I guess Scarlet Witch could be whenever.
Skeleton? That's creepy. I never.
Hey Taylor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I never saw that part. I'm sorry.
So, as a side note, when I'm trying to like record and stream for YouTube, she's always like, "Oh yeah, let me just interject," and I'm like, "Oh, is that Pikachu?"
But is it not
No, it doesn't.
No, it was Pidgeot, and he was stupid because he ain't evolved. So.
I'm gonna make a blooper reel.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
I have that extra flavor and spice.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You have extra flavor for what? Just
to the
to podcast? That's all fine.
Something.
But right now, you're eating chips on the couch. Like, you got headphones out and stuff. I just wanted you to finish the chips.
It's cool, man. It's cool. Y'all do what you do. I'll be back. Thank you.
She's gonna watch something, and she's got to say something to what she's watching. It's not gonna turn out well.
Don't tell my business.
We're gonna find out your business. Okay, so you gotta go ahead and what were you saying again?